Alright, so what I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna go ahead and put these knee sleeves on. How you put these knee sleeves on, the first thing you wanna do is you put them on, you fold the top, then you fold the bottom, and then you slide it up when you're ready to go ahead and get your lift in. But we finna go ahead and hit these squats today, champion. Put that work in. I'm on my road back to 405. I recently went to like the chiropractor. I don't know what they did. I ain't never been to a chiropractor this whole time I've been like lifting. So I finally went and they popped something in my left leg and I noticed that my squat been going back up. So we about to try to get back to 405. Right now I'm at 315, but we're gonna try to see where we at. We're gonna see what the progression has been doing week by week. So we're gonna keep up with it. Let's get to it though. So we just gonna go ahead and start with one plate. So anytime I start with one plate, I go down slow in the negative and explode in the positive, just so I can get the momentum right. So then when the weight get heavier, it make it much easier for me to go ahead and, lift that weight up and get to doing what I gotta do. And for the longest, I didn't know that you were supposed to actually hold the weight up with your hands. I used to balance it on my back only and kind of guide it, but somebody had told me to hold the weight up with my hands and it made it much easier. Because I know when you first start doing squats, that bar be going crazy on your neck. So just kind of hold the bar up just a little bit. Take some of that pressure off on your spine, your neck, off your shoulders. Make it a little bit more comfortable so you can get through the sets. So, even with these two plates, I'm gonna still treat the weight as if it was the 405. In the negative, I'm coming down slow. In the positive, I'm exploding. So I can get used to the explosive movement. So when the weight get heavier, I'm still exploding. We just did a few reps because I don't want to get too tired, but we finna ready to go to 315. So for the 315, I'm gonna go ahead and just try to get as many reps as I can, just to push, and I'm gonna take a rest. Probably like a 3-minute rest in between this. Since I'm gonna burn so much energy, we're trying to hit as many reps as possible with this. And then we just gonna go up one more, probably either 365 or 385. We ain't gonna go straight to 405 because I'm still trying to work my way up and get the most amount of reps at those heavy weights before I get back up to that 405. Because back then when I was doing the 405, I was doing like 10 reps at 385. So I wanna get back to that. Right now, I think I'm only at like 4 reps at 385. You gotta build your way back up. And still do these slow. Still explode to the top. Don't change your form. Don't change your pace. Keep that explosive and keep that negative. That's what's gonna keep your legs going. far as coming down in that negative and exploding that positive, that's what helped me keep pushing at 315. We'll go ahead and hit that 385. See what the 385 talking about. Remember I said I used to do 10 reps at 385. So now you can really gauge the difference between back then and now. That wasn't too bad. A little lightheaded. Nah, but that wasn't too bad. We got 3, so it's a little progression, but we'll get back to it. Let's get it. So we just hit that 385, but I went ahead and stripped it down to 275. So we gonna work on them pause reps. At the negative, we gonna hold for 3 seconds, and then we gonna explode up. We gonna see how many reps we can get with that. We gonna go to failure. The reason I do it that way at the end, and that's my final set of the squats, is just to take out the momentum. So that's why I'm pausing at the bottom of that squat and then exploding. Because remember, you want to explode in the positive, then you want to come down slow so you get all those muscles. Let's get it. We on the leg press now. We gonna go ahead and hit 56 reps. And I do that twice. Sometimes I do it 3 depending on how I feel. So, but the breakdown is you do 15 reps straight. You can't let the weight down. You do 15 reps straight, then you go to 12, then you go to 10, then you count to 8, then you count to 6, and then you count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, totaling out to 56. So we're gonna do 56 reps of this leg press, see what our legs do. You're probably gonna do 2 sets of it. Choose a good weight though. I usually choose like a medium heavy weight when I do this. I don't go like full out heavy when I do this. I kind of do a medium heavy type weight. But let's get to it. That shit what? So I said I was gonna do 2. I'm gonna do 2. Fuck it. All right, we didn't get the 4 plates on that second set like I thought I would. So that just means I need to work a little bit harder. I need to put a little bit more work into my legs and do this exercise a little more often so I can build a muscle endurance to be able to do it that many times. So we did 4 plates on each side for the first set. Second set, I tried to do it again, but I wasn't able to hit the 56 again, so I went ahead and dropped it down to 3. And then I did the 56. It's all about adjustment. As long as you stay in the race, as long as you finish the race, that's all that really matters. It's that champion spirit. Let's get it. All right, champ. So what we gonna do now, we gonna go ahead and drop this down to single leg. And we just go hit 10 reps on each leg. I'm not exactly sure how many sets I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just do it based off of feel. And I'm really just doing this just so I can isolate each one of the legs and so I can make sure that I'm, making sure that each one of them are stronger, because when you lift with both legs, one leg might be helping the other leg, and you don't want that. You want to make sure that everything is even across the board, so then you can maximize your strength. And when you do these, you want to do these slow. You want to make sure that your heel is planted into the platform and that you're not pushing with your toes. You want to push with your heel. So we'll go ahead and do another set of these. I think I low-key might just go ahead and just do 3 sets, just because. So that was 1 set. I probably added like a 25 to this. I don't know how many reps I get, but we gonna try to push for 10. 10 to 8 reps is what we gonna push for. If we can't get that, we can't get it, but we still gonna push for it regardless. So let's hit that goal. Let's get it. Let's talk about foot place. When I did the leg press, my feet were right here. They're both angled out. My heels are more in line with my knees. So right here, my toes are kind of out. So then I push up, and this is exactly how, when I did the 56 reps, how that looked. When I did the single leg, I brought my toe in. Instead of having it out like this, I brought it in now. And this is how I did the single leg. And then when I switched it, I came up, instead of having my foot out, I brought it in. And then I pushed up with both legs. I came out, did one leg. And then I pushed up. And when you push, you don't want to push from your toes, you want to push from your heels. Not your toes, you want to push from your heels. So this is the 56, this is the single leg. 56, this is the single leg. If you want to hit your hamstrings, put your feet up higher at an angle. If you want to hit your quads, come down closer. So this hits the quads, this hits the hamstring, this is the happy medium, so this will hit the hamstring and the quads.